So I've been kind of debating on how to start this video, but first of all, welcome back, guys. Another video from yours truly. Number two, yes, this is a video about infiltrators and the current balance of them, and yes, it relates to the upcoming infiltrator changes that we're all so anxiously waiting for. And I know the title will probably piss off a bunch of infiltrator mains and everything like that, but to all those infiltrator mains, I just have to say, one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because I'm currently sick. So you can rejoice in that fact. You can rejoice in the fact that I'm currently sick and I actually have time to make this video. So anyway, with that out of the way, I wanted to make this video because I really do want this video to just be a reference as to why infiltrators needed this incoming nerf that they deserve. And the reason why is because, well, as any sane and normal human being does when they're sick, I was scrolling Reddit and I come across this one post right here called Cloak Visibility. And again, I'm sick, so excuse me if I pause for a second or clear my throat. But I came across this video called Cloak Visibility, and I'm like, okay, well, it's either a video about how easy cloak is to see, or a video about how hard it is to see. And given the incoming infiltrator nerfs, it was a 50-50. So let's go through this real quick. And no, this video does not have any sound, by the way, so I'm just leaving it muted. But as you can see here, this person is probably playing on medium graphics, and this will be relevant in a second. This person's probably playing on medium graphics because, as you can see, the light assault up here is a little blinged out, you know. Good for him. And this person is just, you know, searching for an infiltrator. He finds him, shoots him, boom, simple as. And so I'm like, okay, well, this is probably a video about how easy infiltrators are to see. But, you know, a quick little scroll down right here. And, well, I think I zoomed this in a little bit. Yeah, I did. All right. Just to make it easier for you guys to see it. He says this. He said he's confused about why people say infiltrators are completely invisible while crouched. And to be fair, let's be fair, infiltrators, I think we can all agree on this. Infiltrators are not technically completely invisible when they're crouched. I think every sane and logical person can agree on this. But then he says it seems to be a settings thing. And he says that they should make them more visible on lower settings. And at this point, I'm a little disheartened because, number one, I already made a video about this and how this argument for seeing infiltrators is just complete BS. And you can find that up here in the top right corner. I'll have a little pop out for you guys to go and check it out. But I already included this argument in that tier list, and I already explained why it's BS. But number two, this person is not playing on low graphics or anything. He's playing on what looks to be medium graphics, right? And he says, I never equip dark light and really have a problem spotting them. And so now we can go back to the video because this kind of makes my point in my other video talking about this, in that it does not matter what graphic settings you have. Infiltrators are by design hard to spot. By design, inherently. That's why the cloak is in the game. And for everybody that says that, you know, because their argument, let's just take this step by step, right? This entire argument is it seems to be a settings thing, and they should make them more visible on lower settings, which means that on the other side, it means that on higher graphics, infiltrators are already more visible in the game. But his own video basically just disproves this, because the astute among you will already notice that by this point in the video, but in the first 2 seconds of the video, his higher graphics, quote unquote, because, well, let's just be real, these are graphics that are not low, because obviously blinged out light assault, lots of lighting effects on his gun and everything, and on everything else around him. He's not playing on low settings. And by this point in the video, he's already run past the infiltrator. And again, this video has no sound, so I have to speculate. The only reason why he turned around is because I would assume the infiltrator spotted him. Because, well, I mean, why else at this point would he turn around? Somebody is going to have to explain to me why he runs past the infiltrator right here. He runs directly past him, and then he turns around. So, like, my only speculation is that the infiltrator spotted him, which is basically one of the cardinal sins of stalker infiltrating. Number one, you do not move when somebody's looking at you. That's like the number one rule of stalker infiltrator. The number two rule is don't spot people. Why? Because it is audible to everybody else in the area, in the, 20-meter radius or whatever that you want to say, that it's obvious that you were just spotted. And it's obvious where that spot is coming from. And so the only reason this guy probably turned around is because he was spotted and he got called out. So, again, back to the whole graphics argument thing. Even this person points it out. It's not about the graphics. It's about the infiltrator moving. The only reason why he saw him is because the infiltrator moved. And by the way, for any of you that are really paying attention, the infiltrator is actually visible right here on the right side of your screen in the peripherals. And you can't actually see him in this frame, but as soon as he moves past here, as soon as he starts moving, you can see that this guy's like, oh, okay, maybe it's not just my peripheral vision playing tricks on me. There's probably a stalker infiltrator there. And then it takes him a second to register, like, oh yeah, that light is bending. And then he's like, oh yeah, infiltrator, easy, done. Boom, he's dead. So, it's not about the graphics. It's about the stalker infiltrator being stupid. It's about the stalker infiltrator making a mistake. And that is the only reason why this person saw him, regardless of graphics. And that's the point that I want to make. Regardless of graphics. Because this person has higher graphics than me. Regardless of graphics, this person ran right past the infiltrator initially. Ran right past him. And the infiltrator probably could have killed him if he was smart about it right here. Because if he didn't spot him, he would have just ran past and he would have been just a sitting duck looking for something that he didn't even know was, right behind him. So if the infiltrator was smart, he would have just pulled out his pistol and just killed him right then and there. But obviously this infiltrator made the mistake of staying cloaked and he moved. He probably spotted him and now he's dead. And again, there are so many people in this comment section that just say, oh yeah, it's a graphics issue, dude. Like, just turn up your graphics. I have mine on high and ultra. And, well, I don't know what having a 4070 Ti does to see an infiltrator, but, I mean, I have a 4080 Super. Does that mean I can see infiltrators better? No. It's just that infiltrators are hard to see in general. Infiltrators are by design hard to spot, dude. It's not about the graphics. But yet there are so many people that just say it's about the graphics. And I mean, even then you'll still have more people that just say, yeah, you're just you're just bad at seeing infiltrators. You need help seeing infiltrators. And I tried potato settings and understood why infiltrators are invisible. Like, no, guys, you're completely misunderstanding the point. This person right here is playing on graphics that are not low. He is literally using the exact argument that you guys are telling him to. This person right here in the video is using that exact argument. His graphic settings are turned up by your own definition. They're not low. And he still ran past the infiltrator. It took the infiltrator making some blatantly stupid decisions and mistakes for him to actually be able to find him. But again, the cognitive dissonance of these people just doesn't allow them to see it. They don't understand. And by the way, mind you guys, these people that will just tell everybody else that they're coping, these same people will say that even on higher graphics, it isn't that different. Like, even these same people that tell you to, even these people that are telling you that you're coping and everything, they will say that it's not that different. And I think this is my favorite comment because, well, number one, it's logical, and number two, it doesn't have as many upvotes as it should because it's logical. Like I already said, he ran past him in the first place, and this infiltrator also had to move and probably call him out, right? And again, you guys probably already saw it, but I tried to ask this person, like, hey, was the infiltrator spotting you? Because this video doesn't have any sound, right? So I tried to ask him, and he hasn't answered me. But if I had to guess, the answer would probably be yes, he was spotting him, and that's the reason why he turned around. So again, it's amazing to me that we can just get so much out of an 8-second clip like this. And it's amazing to me how the cognitive dissonance of these people doesn't allow them to see that they're actually feeding they're feeding the other side of the argument that they don't want to feed, right? They're literally saying, oh yeah, just turn up your graphics, it's so easy to see. Meanwhile, this person on those higher graphic settings didn't see the infiltrator, and it took the infiltrator making dumb decisions for them to actually see them. And I just find it mind-blowing that we're still trying to make this an entire argument unto itself, right? And again, these people will say, hey, it's been balanced for 13 years, right? Now, imagine me saying heavy assault has been balanced for 13 years. I'm sure some of you would hear that and say, oh my gosh, you're insane for thinking that heavy assault has been balanced for 13 years. Well, I got news for you guys. We think the same thing when you guys say that Infiltrator has been balanced for that long. And it's, like I said, this video is the epitome of just not realizing what you're saying and doing to support your own side. It amazes me that you can post this and not see what's wrong with it. And again, listen. The only problem that us, like, quote unquote salty veterans have is we don't have a problem with these people. We have a problem with the position that these people hold. Okay, let's get this straight right now. These people have the freedom to say that, hey, it's just a graphics issue and blah, 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 just turn your graphics up. But I also have the freedom to make this video and say that that position is just blatantly absurd. So it goes both ways. And I actually have a clip of my own that we can transition over to just to run this position home, I guess. So this is actually a recent recording of mine that I got. It's probably like less than a week old, but it fits into this discussion because I am playing on, obviously not medium or high graphics or anything. I'm playing on low graphics, but I actually prefer my texture qualities be at ultra and my model qualities be at ultra. And so that's why the game actually looks kind of crisp. And I've actually gotten a couple compliments on my game and how it looks. But anyway, I wanted to pause the video right here because, well, I kind of spoiled it already. But did you guys see the Stalker Infiltrator? I mean, it's fine if you didn't, but I just want to point out that I'm betting that probably 100% of you watching this video didn't see the Stalker Infiltrator and could not tell me where it is at this point. And so I'm just going to unpause the video and, well, here he is. And so, as you can see, graphics settings are kind of irrelevant to this because, like I said, infiltrators are just hard to see in general. And as we've already established, and as some of the infiltrator defenders have already admitted to, it doesn't even make that much of a difference if we increase our graphics or not. Like, maybe it'll make, I don't know, 1% difference if you have some amount of graphics increase. Like, okay, but does that really make a difference? No. So we might as well just say that it doesn't make a difference what graphic settings you're on, because if you're going to see an infiltrator, you're going to see an infiltrator. So like in that example right there, well, I killed an infiltrator because he was running at me. But anyway, I'll pause the video right here because, well, this is just another example of infiltrators being infiltrators. Where is the Stalker Infiltrator, guys? Yes, this is a second instance where there is the same Stalker Infiltrator is in this clip twice. So where's the Stalker Infiltrator, guys? Maybe you noticed this time, maybe you didn't, because it is, I will admit, it's a little bit easier this time to see because he was moving. But yes, he is directly in front of me. And I don't see him because I am looking at the minimap. And that's why I don't see him directly in front of me. And by the way, I know this video showed mostly things about Stalker, but it's more just to say, like, the general visibility of infiltrators is just so low. Like, they are so hard to see in general if they're not moving. And pair that with what I'm doing right now, which is semi-auto spamming, and, well, you got the most broken thing in the game, which people still have yet to address. And that's probably going to be a whole separate video, but with the incoming nerfs, I doubt I'll have time to make a video on it. And with that, we have reached the end of the video, guys. So, hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope I've pissed off some infiltrator mains, and maybe, hopefully, change the minds of a couple people, but I doubt it, because it's PlanetSide 2. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys out on Araxis somewhere.